Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. This quote is indicative of Thomas Edison's viewpoint on hard work and how he structured it to succeed in life. My name is Kyle Holub, and today I will be talking about how Thomas Edison's creativity and tenacity make him one of the most influential figures in the field of electrical engineering. As an electrical engineer, I am constantly in awe of what Thomas Edison was able to do in his lifetime, and after doing research on his life, I can finally share with the world how he was able to succeed at such a high level. So, when you're breaking down Thomas Edison's life and looking at how he succeeded and changed the field of electrical engineering, it's important to divide it into three categories. His inspirational beginnings, his successful adulthood, and his lasting impact. Now, when you're considering Thomas Edison's life, it's important to start at his humble beginnings, which brings me to my first point. Thomas Edison had a story as a child that is inspiring to engineers in the electrical field and inventors of all kinds. So, when you're looking at Thomas Edison's life, one notable thing is that according to Edison, a biography, which is a book about his life, he apparently did not do extremely well in school, but he managed to bounce back and read School of Natural Philosophy, a book that contained multiple experiments which he performed on his own to learn. In addition to this, Thomas Edison, later when he became an inventor, he had his first patent, which was the electronic vote recorder, which actually ended up being a commercial failure, according to National Park Services. Despite this, Thomas Edison still managed to fight back later on. And his response said, quote, he would only invent things that he was certain the public would want. This kind of response is what is absolutely necessary to make someone succeed in the field of electrical engineering when you're dealing with difficult concepts and people that may not enjoy your points of view. Which brings me to my next point. Once Thomas Edison hit the big time and became a world-renowned inventor, it's important to notice that his passion didn't go away. My second point is that Thomas Edison's unfaltering desire to change the field of electrical engineering came up with some of the most important innovations in the 20th century. Some of these include the light bulb, the phonograph, and even the motion picture. But in addition to this, he had, quote, 1,000 patents in the United States alone, according to Thomas Edison in Modern America. In addition to this, the year he died, he even had a patent. That shows how devoted he was to changing the field of electrical engineering forever. Now, when we're looking further into this, it's also important to note that Thomas Edison didn't just care about independent inventions as a whole. He cared about how they were applied to the rest of the world. This is especially notable in the War on Currents, which according to Smithsonian Magazine was essentially a battle between Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla for the bid at the 1893 Chicago World Fair to power it. Although Thomas Edison's bid lost, Thomas Edison did not back down, and according to this same source, Thomas Edison's direct current method actually powers a lot of appliances in the modern day. This again shows how his methods have real-world applications even today, which brings me to my final point. Edison created a lasting impact on society. General Electric was originally founded by Thomas Edison, and according to their website, their, quote, technology provides 1/3 of the world's power. This is especially important and an incredible feat considering that Edison started this company and it has grown to be what it is in the modern day. In addition to this, Thomas Edison changed the whole process. According to Thomas Edison in Modern America, again, quote, Edison is the person who invented inventing as historians now understand it. This is furthered by a statement that says he, quote, was able to marshal and even institutionalize many of the activities and resources that inventing entails. This is quite incredible. Edison was a pioneer in his day and managed to change the whole process to make it more collaborative, to try and streamline inventing and innovating to make them more efficient processes. Now this will bring me to my summary, which is that Thomas Edison, his profound and important passion actually helped him become one of the most important, influential figures in electrical engineering. This is backed by his inspirational backstory, success as an inventor, and lasting legacy. So the next time you have a passion project, I hope you look to Thomas Edison for your 1% inspiration. Thank you. And here are my note cards. So this is the intro, first point, second point, third point, and conclusion. Thank you.